I'll be rolling. Alright. Hey, what's up, everybody? James here, and I'm back with another video for you. So, after a while, I've finally come back to do webcam videos. And it actually seems strange now. But I decided to do, for once, something like a little bit of a review of a Bionicle mock that I have, or a fan-built Bionicle that I have. He is customly called Onslaught. He may look a little bit like someone you might remember, but until then, here we have my Bionicle fan built, or Bionicle custom, or Bionicle mock Onslaught. This guy is awesome. Well, obviously because I built him, but you get the idea. Simply because I built this guy. Originally, I built this guy to be like a version of Megatron, from a Bionicle version of Megatron, whom I would sooner or later call Onslaught. But if you actually remember seeing this guy in my episode 1 trailer, click somewhere over here for the hyperlink. If you see it, he's going to be the guy with this face. But try to get as much detail from him as you can. For the record, I will actually create a photo album on Facebook, showing a couple of photos of this guy before and after. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I will be actually posting photos on my Facebook page and whatnot of Onslaught before and after his upgrade. But I actually rebuilt this guy. I close enough actually rebuilt this guy. I entirely. I gave him a second huge big arm like this here, only on this. I give him a huge big bit of this arm here. I actually provide huge elbow blades, room, so therefore he could have two of his weapons deployed in the one go. Huge big back panels for his, or back spikes for his legs. These would be like the back heels, and these would be just bits sticking out from the back. Newly colored leg pieces. These little panels here. These little panels here, and yeah. So overall, he is big. Also, before I actually upgraded him, I had another type of sword for him, which was like this here. And if I actually show you here in a second, here is Onslaught's gun, which is very easily removable, and I would then stick this one in. Now I actually thought this sword suited him, but then I eventually found this sort of old sword that I had, and it looked way cooler because it's a way lot longer and a way thinner, so therefore you could slice his enemies in two way quicker. But yeah, so there's that blade. I also have a second one of these big blades, and if I put it in and then see if I can fix him up. Onslaught now has two huge blades. I have to say, with these two big blades, he actually does look a lot cooler. But yeah, I did actually give him hands, which I would keep together for storage if I have him up on display with his weapons deployed. So I'm actually going to take his blades out and convert his huge big arms with these hands. If I see what I can do here. Okay, after splitting these in two, here we have these little red pieces of Lego. I'm gonna leave that to the side, and we're gonna focus on the arm. So therefore, firstly, I remove this bit, and I actually take off the side panel altogether. Which at some stages is actually a little bit of a problem, until I eventually get it off. So after taking it off, you'll see along the inside of it, you want to take this bit off, but first you're going to have to take off a little bit more stuff anyway. So therefore, this is what you see. you're gonna take off this top section, put in this little red brick in here. Oh yeah, sorry, I got confused with something. There's a little red bit in there. This, if you're gonna remove this little bit here, like so, and stick this on top. Okay. Oh, oops, wrong one. Okay. So next thing you actually want to put this back in, all the way in like that. Take the hand and put it in like so. Then put this bit back on. Put the arm panel back on as well, and tip top row, before you even know it, Onslaught has his hand or his fist or whatever. And I more or less do the exact same for the opposite one. The only problem is, despite the fact that Lego Technic is strong enough, to support stuff, sometimes it actually is a bit hard to, to get out and stuff. So then after, same again, just take that out, take that off, put this little red brick in, put this little piece here and here, put it back on. Put it back onto the arm. Then pretty much put everything back on. Although it may seem like a bit over dramatic, it's actually the best way to sort of keep it in place and also disguise it. Obviously, you can't just flip the blade around and out comes his hand. For me, that's too easy. I'm a guy who actually likes a challenge, and for me, that's why I'm really disappointed that Lego cancelled the Bionicles and brought in that piece of crap, Hero Factory. And I know what you're thinking. In one of my previous videos, I said I'm actually starting to collect Hero Factory, and you're thinking, wait, if he hates it, why is he collecting it? Well, here's the one thing. The first wave of Hero Factory, okay, maybe about a 7 or an 8. Hero Factory 2.0, rough 7. Hero Factory 3, this is where it gets bad. It gets between a 4 and a 5. Although there is the odd figure that is good, the rest of it just seems rubbish. Then at the time this video was created, some official images of Hero Factory 4.0 are being released, and if I thought Hero Factory 3.0 was bad, things just got turned around. Hero Factory 4.0 is that bad. As soon as I saw him, I thought, are you serious? Lego, I thought you brought out worse sets in the past. I was wrong. But anyway, moving on, forgetting about Hero Factory and going back to Onslaught, we now have both of his hands deployed. So it is pretty cool. You actually could take the swords from earlier, and you actually could put them in his hands just as they are. Obviously with Lego, the limits are limitless. Whatever you can build and do just about anything of everything. Everything with anything you can think of. So, you could have him like that, but, yeah. So here we have his hands, they're the average grey fist, that were introduced in the Bionicle line. If I fix this up. And also he has a little jetpack here, which I fold up and turn around and back down. Sorry again. Ooh. You can fold around and it can just work like that, or I fold it all the way down and it becomes like a mega jetpack for turbo speed. Also, I can fold it round to his side, where it would become like a custom little blaster for him, similar to that of something like from Transformers Armada, if you remember, like Megatron's gun or something. Um, so yeah, I can fold it up. I can actually fold it all the way down. It seems to be more like a Megatron accurate pose like this here, but I prefer to keep it up. And then he can actually just fold it up over his head and just shoot airborne enemies. So yeah. Obviously I would rank this guy awesome. His head does have two faces, the more Megatron-like face, and the other one is what I would refer to as his regular face. So yeah, overall, awesome guy. I built him, so I love him, but not in the way you guys who think of inappropriate content would think. But yeah, Onslaught. Okay, well, that's just about it for this video review. I actually will be bringing you many more Bionicle reviews, including fan-built Bionicles, such as my Night Slash figure, with his two guns, shield, and swords, and various different others. By the way, as I mentioned about the terrible Hero Factory 3.0 figures, as I said, there also are some good figures, and for me, one of those good figures is actually Scopio or whatever, however you pronounce his name. This guy is actually pretty impressive, and at first I actually thought, ooh, creepy looking, but this is actually one of the better guys. He's actually of a better standard, if you know what I mean. But yeah. By the way, if you are like me and you like challenge, even with the down drop or whatever with Hero Factory 3.0, I actually bought this guy for spare parts, but now I'm actually thinking of keeping him as a figure. And that actually is Hero Factory 3.0 Witch Doctor. Although the name is strange, as in really strange, he was a very good build. It took me a while to get him built, but at least it was a challenge, and I like challenges and that. So yeah. Unless you're a guy who likes challenges or girl who likes challenges, this is a possible guy to get. If you see on eBay there are spare Bionicle parts up for sale, get them, and and everything you could ever think of building with Bionicle or here Lego Technic spare parts is limitless. Trust me. But anyway, that's about it for this review. Before I go, here are Onslaught's weapons. The blade I've replaced. The blade I have replaced the previous one with. Two of them. And Onslaught's custom little gun, which is a lot like Megatron's from Revenge of the Fallen. So yeah, okay, this is Night/2020 Junior. Subscribe to my channel for videos and more. Subscribe to my second channel of Transformer James88. Like me on Facebook by searching for James Lenehan. And it's official, people. My first ever HD video has just been uploaded. It's somewhere around here. Although the video's not real, it's not the official video. I only uploaded it as a test. But if you like it, click that like button, and it shows me you care and that you like the video. So check out the video, and see you all around. By the way, the video Ironhide's Warfare will eventually be coming out, part 1 and part 2, very soon, I hope, within between September and October. Somewhere within those two regions. But until next time, have a nice day, see you all around, and have a good day.